think you can be sexy in a classy way, and I see myself as classy, sexy, and innocent at the same time because my face, everybody says I look like 15 years old, and I'm like 21. I'm going on 22, and you always want to be older when you're young, and so I see that in myself. I see innocence and then a little bit of sexy, but not to the point where it's dirty. I avoided that showbiz kid thing because I had good parents and a good family, good friends. I also was I grew up in Philadelphia, and I had brothers and played sports and climbed trees and did all that, so I had a really normal life. So I went to a professional children's school at one point, but I decided that it was not for me because there was a lot of snobs, and I just didn't see myself like that. So I moved and continued going to a public school and was growing up pretty normal, so I never had to become a snob. No one can walk the way you do. It's so cool. Imagine how I felt when I saw my best friend with your arm around you. Love's no fun when the one you love don't love you. I found out that while doing this career, I found out the reason why I'm doing it. And then I found out because a girl wrote me a letter saying she was going to commit suicide, and that she didn't because I sent her a picture saying, you know, whatever, good luck and whatever. And she said, you know, I'm never going to do it because you gave me the faith to live, and I want to meet you. And I wrote her back feeling really guilty and feeling like, Jesus, I'm like responsible for this girl's life. So I wrote her back, and I just told her to believe in herself and to know that she's got her parents and she's to talk to them, and, you know, just words of encouragement. And then she wrote back, and her mother wrote back, and it changed her whole life. So I thought, this is why I'm doing it. How I met Prince was I was working with David Z, who's produced the Fine Young Cannibals and the Jets and Jody Watley. And I was working with him in Minneapolis at Paisley Park, and Prince walked in one day when I was in the bathroom, and I came back. Prince looked up and said, "Is that you singing?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, go in there and sing some more." So I said, "Okay." So I went in, sang some more, and I came out, and he said, "Do you write?" And I said, "Yeah, I write. I think it's important for an artist to write." So he said, "Go home, write some lyrics, bring them back tomorrow, and we'll write a song." So I did, and then he was impressed that I could write and that I could sing, and then I had an idea of what I wanted to be image-wise and person-wise, and he just stayed around. And now he's gotten so involved with every aspect, like he'll just throw his 2 cents in on how the business is and explain it to me, and he's just been such a great friend to me that I don't know what I would have done if he hadn't walked in.
Now tell me.
Positive energy comes from probably all the negative vibes that I've gotten all my life. You know, my mother and father were very supportive, and my brothers were very supportive and very proud. But I grew up not having a lot of friends, you know, having a lot of people in school not like me because I was in this business, and, you know, I used to cry, go home from school saying, "Mom, I want to quit because they don't like me." And then, you know, I just turned it around, and I guess that's how I became positive, because I did have a lot of trouble. My parents got divorced, and, you know, I had to see them tear apart, my brothers, and it was devastating. So I just went off full force with my career at that time, and that's when I moved out, and so I think I just grew into being positive, and so I want to help people become more positive.